All right, so here's a wild tour story. I'm on Warner Brothers. I'm on MTV every 30 minutes. I just broke up with my girlfriend. I'm single for one of the first times in a while on tour. I call Pooh. I call Joe Scudder, my dudes from, the Knife Wonder camp. And I'm like, look, I'm about to wild the fuck out. Y'all come with me, y'all open up. I tell everybody else on my bus, like, we're going crazy. I'm fucking a bitch every night. I'm out, I'm free, I'm wilding out, I'm on, like, let's go. Like, the bus has my picture on the side, and I gotta take advantage. I never, just wild out. I think it was, the first night of the tour, I go in early, I never go in early. I never done a rapper shit, and I, like, look at all the girls. I'm up on the balcony, I'm like, her. I go downstairs, I said, yo, why are you here? She said, I came to see you. I said, okay, meet me after the show. Boom, she comes to the bus. I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, and she has her friend with her, and she's like, look, and she just out me, like, she's like, straight up, usually we would both fuck you, but I just want you for me. Can we go now? Of course, yes. We get to the hotel, she puts on the condom with her mouth. We fuck, whatever. I get up in the morning, and I'm like, I know what this is. I was like, so I just, I'm an honest person, so I was like, yo, what do you do for a living? And then she's like, yo, I'm an escort. And I was like, And I was like, are you charging us? She's like, no, I wasn't working. Like, this is just purely recreational. Made a lot of money per night. So she was like, bought the whole bus, food and everything. And I was like, you know what? I love you. I love your honesty. I'm like, okay, we're starting on a good note. Like, my first night, I take a nap and I get up on the bus and I'm pissing blood. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, straight up blood. And I'm looking at my underwear and it was like leaking out of I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, so I get to Portland and I have a regular girl I've been seeing in Portland. And I've had a girlfriend for a couple years, so she knows I'm like single, so she's ready to fuck. She shows up at the bus, she's like, let's go. And I'm like, look, I got this thing. And she's like, so wanting to fuck me that she doesn't pay attention. And so I try, and it hurts so bad. I'm like, look, we can't. And so she's lightweight pissed, but she's a real nigga because she takes me to Planned Parenthood the next morning. I'm like, thank you. So, I come in, I tell them what I do for a living, they automatically assume it's an STD. So I'm like, well, test me for whatever. They run all the tests. And then she's like, oh, do you want an HIV test? And I'm like, oh. She's like, we can get you the results in 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh God. And I never like had one unless I was getting regular blood work. But I never like went in just for HIV test, like waiting on that call. And I'm like, this is the longest 10 minutes of my life. I was like, yeah, of course, do it. So I'm sitting there and this girl's sitting next to me and she's still, I'm thinking in my head wanting to fuck me and mad that I didn't fuck her, but scared. I'm like, oh God. And then, but yeah, if I have something, she has it now too, because we've been fucking for years. And so they came in like, you're clean, here's some antibiotics, because we think you have, I don't know, syphilis, gonorrhea or something. I was like, cool, my first STD, I'll deal with it. So I start taking the medication and it gets worse. Every day I'm performing, while I'm performing, there's blood like dripping out. It's like the most painful thing. And Warner Brothers is calling me like, why are you skipping radio interviews? I was like, I literally have to lay down all day just so I can do these shows. Like, I can't. So we get to South Dakota and I have to go to the ER again. We get to Idaho, I have to go to the ER again. So I've been in the ER 8 times by the time we get to Minneapolis, and I cancel my first show ever in life because I just can't take it anymore. I'm in so much pain. Same night, my little homie I brought on tour with me gets in a fight in front of a venue and knocks somebody's daddy out in front of their son. So he goes to jail. So they're calling me at the hotel. I'm in so much pain, my dick is bleeding. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you can keep it together just one night. I just canceled. And we were playing 2 shows at first day back to back. We had to play the 18 and over and a 21 and over show. I'm like, man. So then I had to come down to the bus with the cash. We bail him out. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, like, I had go do the second show. I was trying to rest between the shows. That's what it was. But I had to come back to the venue to handle that shit. We got all the way to DC, and my cousin is and by then I had a bunch of medications, and my cousin, who's a doctor, was older than me, she's 50 something. She's like, what is it? Like, what medication has worked the best? And I was like, when I was taking this, it kind of got better, but then I ran out of pills and they wouldn't renew the prescription because it was from another state, blah, blah. So she wrote me a prescription and she was like, here, if that was what's working, try that. And by the time I got to Miami, went to the doctor again, and I was like, yo, this is working. And they're like, oh, you just had a very bad urinary tract infection. It's so rare in men and blah, blah, blah. But if that's what cured it, then that's what it was. But I've been to 8 different ERs, and I'm a young black male on tour. It's like, oh yeah, it's gotta be gonorrhea, it's gotta be syphilis. I got the shots, all the shit. Nothing was working. I was in the worst pain of my life. And then I had another girl in Miami, and she got mad because I couldn't fuck her. But by Austin, Texas, I was able to fly out the escort from San Francisco, and she like showed up to the airport with a trench coat on and like just nothing but lingerie under. She made me vegan brownies. It was a good way to come back. But after that, I figured that it was God telling me that that wasn't the lifestyle I should live. So I married a nice light-skinned girl and settled my ass down. I felt like that was the overall message. Because there was no way in hell that my first headline tour, I didn't fuck from the first date to basically the last date of the tour.